This is a video that I needed to make. This goes to everyone. Anyone and everyone that's ever been a crucial part of my life. So I'm just gonna go straight to it. I love you, and I owe everything I am to you. So thank you. But sometimes you make me sad. You just make me really sad. Make me feel like less of a person. That's not on purpose. You're just too logical to raise a trans kid like myself. To the people that I hang out with since I got back, to basically home. I don't belong here. I haven't since I left. This isn't home. It hasn't been in a very long time, but the only place I feel like I belong, I got kicked out of. You can't really, go back when you get kicked out like that. To my friends here, you guys are close. I've known you guys for 3 years now, and I still feel like an outsider looking in, someone who never really belonged. Really supposed to be there, just a kid who just decided to not go on the bus because he was sick of being bullied for no reason at all. For stupid reasons, really. Sick of coming home crying every fucking day after school. To Jessica, the girl I thought I was in love with. I honestly don't know how I feel anymore. You don't get to yell at me. You don't get to be mad. You don't get to tell me what to do because this wasn't easy for me. I'm not gonna apologize for saving myself from an unhealthy relationship. I'm not gonna apologize for taking matters into my own hands because you know what? If I hadn't, you would have done the same thing and it would have been much worse for the both of us. So no, I'm not sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. I may have handled it wrong, but not really. The only thing I handled wrong was talking to Jackie. I handled nothing else wrong. I handled it to the best of my abilities. So no, you can't be mad. You can't tell me what to do. You can't yell at me via text. Because this wasn't a decision made lightly. It's a decision made by a guy who's gone through this way too many times before. And finally fucking did something for himself. if you can't see that this is going to turn into something completely unhealthy and everything was going to go wrong and it's going to be a million times worse than that, it's a good thing we're not friends anymore. If you think I'm trash for trying to save my mental stability, then this is a good thing we're not friends anymore. You can hate me all you want, but I did this for me. I didn't do this to hurt you. I didn't do this for fun. I didn't just do this out of nowhere. You broke my heart and I'm just trying to fucking fix it the best way I know how. So no, you don't get to be mad. You don't get to yell at me. You don't get to tell me to apologize to other people. Because it's not about you. It's about me. Being able to fucking function in everyday life. Not thinking about you fucking day of my life. It's about me being happy. It's not chasing some dream that's never gonna happen. This is about me not losing my mind. So if it's really hard for you to see that, it's a good thing we're not friends anymore. Because I deserve better than that. I really do. Jackie, I thought we were closer than that. I thought we were close enough where you didn't have to choose. I knew if it always came down to it, you'd always choose Jessica, but I thought we were close enough where you wouldn't have to choose. I fucking loved you, man, and you dumped me like it was nothing. You're my best friend. You're one of my best friends. You're one of the few people in this world that actually fucking gets it. But I guess when it comes to Jessica, nobody else really fucking matters, right? I didn't want to talk about it. Okay. Should have said that, but I'm a child. A person who has a really hard time explaining himself. You know what? I don't really feel like doing it. No, I'm not apologizing. I take back my apology. Because I didn't do anything wrong. If you don't see why I yelled at you about not getting why I told you about me talking to Jay, then you're not the person I thought you were. I had every right to yell at you about that because I was telling you what's up with our friend. You just happened to be closer. I'm sorry I hear about someone else's well-being for once. But no, I'm not apologizing for that. It's my best friend right there. And he felt super alone. And I wanted to make sure he couldn't, or didn't, because I couldn't do shit about it. I'm down here, you're a lot closer to him than I am. And if you can't see that, then what the fuck, man? It's not about you, it's not about Jessica, it's not about me, it's about our best friend Jay. Our boy. He needed someone. And the most I could do is text him. Other people can see this shit. Other people can see that, this wasn't about us. It wasn't even about you. It had nothing to do with you. And yet, because Jessica was involved, you got involved. So nah, fuck it, man. If you're gonna, fucking dump me over me caring about someone else more than myself, then and some other shit, then okay. Shit that has nothing to do with you, then okay. Goodbye. But if something happens to my best friend, and you damn well knew, and you could have done something about it, don't expect my sympathy. Don't expect me to console you. Okay? Because I told you, and you did nothing. You just wondered why. You did whatever the fuck you did. You yelled at me or whatever. I don't even remember because I don't care. It's not about you. But, you know, that doesn't matter. Because it's all my fault, right? To the both of you, it's all my fault. Because I had very strong feelings for a girl. Something I couldn't control. I can't control how I feel about people sometimes. And I did what I thought was best. I did what I had to fucking do. Because I was not about to spend this whole summer being sad and suicidal. Any more depressed than I already am. So no. You're not allowed to be mad. You're not allowed to yell at me. You're not allowed to call me mean things because I didn't do anything. Except save myself. I don't care if that makes me selfish. But I'm really sick of this shit. To the rest of my friends from school, I fucking miss you guys. I'm really sick of being sad and alone. I'm really sick of it because no one gets it. But y'all got it. I don't know what it was. I know it was more than you guys being queer and everything. Like, I know that it was more than that. That's what brought us together. That's how I made you guys as friends. But it's fucking more than that. You know what? No one down here will see it as more. They'll see it as like, those are your queer friends, you know? Those are your friends that are on the same, like, orientation levels and like, identities and stuff. I don't fucking get it. Because most of my friends here are straight cis people. I just don't fucking get it. It's more than you guys being queer and trans and everything. You just get it. You guys have social anxieties and just you get it. You guys are home, a family. I miss you guys so much. I don't know how to explain it, but you just get it. And I love that about you guys, because you just do. Even when you don't, you try hard as hell. You call me Aries, and you use rape pronouns, and you never make me feel like less of a man or dysphoric or anything, and you're there for me when I need you most. It's like to use male pronouns and have your period. It's like to look like a woman on the outside, but not be in here and in here. It don't remind me that I was born female. It's like really sick of people fucking telling me this shit. I'm really sick of people here at home constantly telling me this. No, I have big breasts and large hips. I can see it in the mirror every day. I look. I don't need you to remind me. I don't need you to remind me that I'm physically something that I'm not. My friends from school, you guys never did that to me. Thank you for that. You guys just said, what do you want me to call you? That's all you guys ever did. I'm just trying to accommodate my needs. You accepted me without even having to ask. And I love you guys for that. Because I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick of crying. I'm really sick of feeling sad and alone. I'm really sick of people not noticing what they do. Chips away at my soul. My sanity, and I lose myself. I'm really sick of it. There's nothing I can do. I can't just leave this. Because this is where my mom is. I don't want her in my life. I can't just leave. Because I'm not ready. I'm not mentally stable enough for that. I can't be alone. Not like that. I'm not grown up enough. I'm trying really hard. But it's really fucking hard. When you don't have people building you up the way that you guys did. The way that you guys do. You guys know what it's like. You guys know how to make me feel like I'm not wrong. That I'm not pretending to be something else. You guys never said, but she's a girl. You never said, no, you're not, whenever I said I'm a man. You never did anything like that. You never said any one of my orientations was wrong. You never questioned it, you know? You just went with it. And it never made me feel bad about it. Never. Just let me be me. Let me be this socially awkward and autistic kid who's just trying to find himself. You never made me feel bad about that, and I thank you. Thinking about that year in my life is what's keeping me going right now. Even though I had downs, I had really hard downs, but y'all were there to pick me up. And that means a lot because it's not easy for me to tell people when I hurt. Sometimes you just knew. It's a lot easier for me to explain it because you just understood. to the woman that gave birth to me. Why the fuck did you do that? I know that you were sick. Why? But I can't wrap around. I can't put a grasp around how you could almost ruin a perfectly good baby's life that didn't ask for this. I already had things going against me. The color of my skin and the genitalia I just happen to have. I think that we're gonna systematically keep me down anyways. But then, you just happen to be a cocaine addict. I get that addiction is a sickness, but what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't wrap around how you can do this to a baby who was born with a fucking coke habit because of you. You almost ruined my life. My mom came in and was like, nope. People worked around the clock to make sure I was okay. I'm supposed to be a tourist. But you didn't care that there was a human growing inside of you for 8 months and 1 week. You didn't care. You didn't give a fuck about me. You decided my fate the day that you knew you were pregnant but decided to still do drugs. Because it's one thing when you don't know. It's one thing in the early stages because you can do stuff about that. But then you didn't go and get prenatal care. You didn't show me what love was like in the womb. You just kept on doing you like you didn't have me growing inside of you, and that's not okay. I'll never forgive you for that. Never. That's why I don't call you my mother. I don't call you my birth mom or anything. And I know this seems harsh to people who are addicts or whatever, but it's not just your life that you're ruining. It's like that. It's the people that depend on you for things. I don't know how you got pregnant. It doesn't say. It doesn't say if it was, an accident or, heaven forbid, rape or anything like that. I don't know. So I can't necessarily blame you for that part. But I can blame you for my ADHD and everything else that's wrong with me. And I will for the rest of my life. Because I have a file full of shit that tells me that I'm very, very fucked up. It basically says that it's your fault. I thought that I was going to be stunted some way. All sorts of stuff, but you know what? I proved them wrong. People keep saying, well, you proved them wrong, bro. Don't have anything to be sad, but yes, I do. I was raised by someone else. And don't get me wrong, I love my mom. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. But not many people get that. Not many people get the anger I feel inside. Not many people get that I won't know what it's like to know my family history. I I had to opt out of a class project in the 10th grade in health class because of you. Because I have no family history to look back at. My mom knows her family history. I don't know mine. Because you fucked up very badly. You know what? Maybe it was for the better. You should have done better. Should have tried. Should have fucking tried. Should have given you a fighting chance. Instead of me having to prove everyone wrong, you should have given me a fighting chance. Because that's not fair. I didn't do anything. I didn't ask for this. I didn't say, yeah, I want to be born to a cocaine addict. I don't want to be born to a cokehead. I didn't want to be born a coke addict. I didn't want to be scared of taking drugs or out or drinking or doing anything like that my whole life, because I was. College corrupted me, but I really was. People thought I was annoying because of it, because I never wanted to drink or do drugs, but nobody knows this because I was fucking scared that I was gonna get addicted. Because I don't know how that shit works. My mom says there's no evidence of addiction being genetic in my gene pool or whatever, but I didn't want to take chances. I still don't want to take any chances. Thanks to you, I've never really truly felt whole, because I don't know what it feels like to actually look like someone, because we have the same genes, not just because I've lived with this person for my whole life. People tell me I look like my mom and I don't fucking see it. And I guess you can start to look like someone after living with him for a while, but I refuse to see it because I don't know, I just can't. I used to think it's because my mom is really light skinned and I'm a lot darker than her, but I've seen light skinned and dark skinned people look exactly the same. I'm damaged because of you. And no one else can convince me otherwise. I will never not stop blaming you for what you did to me before I even had no say in this. My fate was sealed before I was even born. Because one day you were doing whatever the fuck you were doing, and you tried coke, and you couldn't stop. But hey, at least you had good taste, right? Because coke is the more high-end version, right? At least you poisoned me with the good stuff, right? Don't fuck you. I don't ever want to meet you. I don't want to talk to you. Because if I do, I just might actually break. Because I've never, ever taken out my aggression on anything. Because I'm not a confrontational person, but nothing says I will not beat you. And that's very wrong. I know. But you tried beating me. I think I'd be a very different person who didn't have such terrible things happen to them. I don't know if I'd be any happier. But you know what? I don't know. It would have been better or something. I don't know. But I guess I have to thank you in a way, because if you hadn't have fucked up, I wouldn't know my amazing friends. And that woman that I love more than anything in this fucking world. Because she's like, I'm gonna raise someone else's kid. Full well knowing that we will never have the same blood, or have the same history, or anything like that. The only thing that says related is the law. And that kind of connection isn't the same as birth mom to actual gave birth to this child. But she didn't care. She's like, I'm gonna raise someone else's baby. Say it's mine, because it is, because she was there for me. You weren't. You can never claim me, anyone else that you weren't there for. As far as I'm concerned, you are an egg donor. My mom changed my name and my last name. She changed everything, so I have no trace of you. The only thing we happen to share is DNA, and that's it. You know what? I don't even claim you for anything, except to blame you for everything. I don't feel bad about it. Usually I feel bad about stuff like this. Not like this, but you know what I mean. I used to feel bad for feeling this way. But then one day I woke up and it's like, nah, I have every right to be mad. I have every right to feel this way. Because you ruined me. You made it so someone else had to pick up the pieces. You left. I mean, I was probably taken, but I didn't have to be. I didn't have to be. You could have fucking tried. That's all I ever ask anyone. Is to try. That's all you can ever really ask someone to do is try. You can't expect people to be this thing that they're not, but you can ask them, try a little harder to be better or something. I don't know. To anyone else who has ever made me feel bad about being me, I don't forgive you, because I don't have to. You were wrong, because I am awesome. I am an awesomely damaged person, and I love me. And I am 100% man. Always have been. Or whatever, I don't even know. But I will be. Until the day I change my pronouns back. Or to whatever the fuck I feel like changing them to, because I can't, because that's how my identity works for me. It means what I want it to mean. It means I can be the real me. Stop. Stop. To the people here I see the most. To the people I once called my To the person I once called my best friend. I know that you've had, like, a really hard time in the last, like, year or whatever. But I have problems too. Okay? Just because my life may seem a little bit better than yours, I may seem to have more things, it doesn't mean my life is any better. I know it's hard to believe that I can have problems and issues and things be wrong with me, but there are. There are a lot of things going on that are wrong with me, and I tried to tell you about them, and you just don't care. That's why I haven't talked to you in weeks. That's why I'm not like, hey, you want to hang out? Because I'm really sick of you not getting that I have problems too, you know? Mine may not be the same as yours, but I have baggage. My life isn't perfect. It may seem pretty damn great, but it's not. It's all a lie. I don't want to notice me. Notice the fact that I keep telling y'all I'm a really good actor, but no one gets that it's all fake. Everything is fake. I am dead inside. No one seemed to fucking notice. Except for Chaos. Because I told Chaos because I can tell her things like this. I can tell her that my heart has been broken since the day I was conceived. And it will never fully recover. Nope. I can tell her things like this because she's my best friend. She's truly my best friend. Her and Jay. Y'all are the only ones that know me. You know at least 95% of my actual feelings. Not that fake shit out of the company line I just spew out so people won't ask me questions. But in reality, I'm trying to figure out a great way to do a cry for help. Because I think about these things because I have this incessant need to do things in a way that's like pleasing to others. And I hate it. I wish I could be like, I'm fucking sad. Fucking wish I was dead all the time. The only thing that keeps me going is fictional characters. Talking to my best friend about fictional characters. And hopefully, sometimes talking to someone who gets how hard it is. But nah, most people refuse to see that I'm not okay. You can't see through my facade the fact that I'm wearing a fucking mask. I may sound fake, but it's because I don't know who to be real with. Because some people I try to be real with, and you know, say all the wrong things. I try to show the world that I have emotions and only one person cares. Do you know how that makes me feel about myself? Very bad. Very, very bad. Makes me feel like no one cares. And I know I got a lot of things I gotta work through myself. This isn't y'all's fault. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Every last one of you. Except for that woman. You The only thing I thank you for is not aborting me when you had the chance. That's the only thing I thank you for. But probably because abortions cost money and you decided to use it on coke anyways. So, thanks for putting me in this life that I have. Thanks for doing whatever you did. I hate you with everything that I have. I don't hate many people. I really don't. Just don't like people who are acting, or discriminatory to people for the dumbest reasons. And I don't like people who think they're superior to others just because of their race or gender or whatever. For any reason, really. Unless it did something very bad, like murder. I don't know. But, like, yeah. I promised my mom I wouldn't stay up really late, but it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm only doing this because I didn't want to go to bed crying like I was about to. I had to get this off my chest. I'm really sick of crying all the time. Like, really sick of crying over all of this stuff. I used to, like, cry when sad things happened on TV shows, but, like, by the time I watch the show, I'm all out of tears because I cried about everything else that's wrong with my life. I cried about my life. Now I'm not ready for this shit. I'm not ready to be responsible. I'm not ready to be alone. I'm not ready to do almost half the things that I need to be able to do. Or I would move out, go and be happy up there, get a job, live in an apartment, do that kind of stuff, get away from here because it's not really helping me in the ways that I really need a lot of attention, it's kind of really shitty here sometimes, most of the time, but yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go because it's 5 o'clock and I'm really tired.